What's up, everybody, and welcome back to somewhat of a follow-up video from the news that we broke in October on launching a members-only channel or platform on YouTube. And honestly, I want to start by just apologizing to everybody for kind of how we launched it. And I think I blindsided a lot of people and didn't inform people or given people enough reason for why I went this route or direction with my channel. And I want to answer a lot of those questions today. I've got some really cool information here, some numbers I want to share with you guys, some information that I think is going to hopefully help you guys understand why I made the decision that I made going forward, and then also answer just some general questions about the channel itself, public YouTube videos going forward, members only videos going forward. And then honestly, I still have people that are wondering how to sign up as well. So we're going to go through all that stuff today and more. We got some juicy stuff in here, so let's dive into this. So if you guys didn't see the video I posted in October, I should say, I basically launched a new avenue or a new side of my YouTube channel, which is our members only page. And what it is it's a paid subscription for exclusive content for those people. Now, in the past, I've uploaded a ton of videos on YouTube. I have 263 videos uploaded on my channel over the 7 years that we've been here. And going forward, we're going to move a lot of those videos that we create and put them on our members only platform for exclusive content. Now, these are videos you have to pay for. The fee is $7.99 per month. It has to be per month. YouTube doesn't allow people to make a yearly payment. We had a lot of questions on that. That's just YouTube's rules. Unfortunately, I can't change that, but it is per month. It basically comes off of your credit card or debit card that you enter in when you sign up, and then it comes out once per month. That's just the way that they run it. But also, I just wanted to explain some of the numbers behind it, and honestly, the reasoning behind why we made the change. And I just had to look at the amount of time and effort that I put into this platform, not only the last 7 years, but going forward with this channel and what I was getting out of it in terms of ad revenue. And that's honestly how people like myself or creators on YouTube make money, is off of ad revenue. These are the advertisements that you guys see in the beginning of the videos. Sometimes they're in the middle of the videos and at the end of the videos. Watching those is how YouTube creators make money. And I really want to focus and try and keep this video on YouTube itself, because that's what we're charging for here. That's what this whole topic is about. A lot of people tried to bring in a guiding business into this. They tried to bring in sponsorships into this, and that's really unfair. We really need to keep this about YouTube, because that's what it's all for. I didn't change anything with any of my other social media platforms, but I've just changed YouTube and how I've changed my platform or my page, my channel on YouTube itself. So we're really just going to try and keep all of that focus here, and we will answer some really juicy questions towards the end of this video that I had, or concerns from people at the end of this. But the reasoning for this is I went back and I added up every single video, muskie video, and we're going to keep this about muskies because our paid subscription and our membership page is muskie content. So we're going to keep this about muskie videos. But I went back and added up all the videos that I've ever made for muskie content. Now, we make muskie content here, walleye content, smallmouth content, lake trout content, muskie videos. Okay, this is basically what I started this channel with. They're by far my favorite fish to fish for. I think it's the most exciting videos to watch. And over this time, since November 11th, 2016, when we launched our first muskie video, I have posted 168 muskie videos, which is crazy. There's a ton of content, a ton of amazing memories there. I've uploaded that many videos in my 7 years on YouTube. Now, I think a lot of people have a very skewed view, or think that all YouTubers make a whole lot of money because there's kids that make millions of dollars off opening presents and filming it, or playing video games and filming it. But honestly, I can look back on YouTube and see exactly how much money I've made to the penny off of every single video that I've ever posted. So the other night, I was up all night and I couldn't sleep, and I got up and I went through every single video I've posted from November 11th, 2016 to our last upload, which is August 3rd, our last public upload, August 3rd, and added up every single penny that we've made. And it came to $9,213.61 total out of 168 muskie videos. Now, that number, I think, not only shocked me, but I think is going to shock a lot of you guys. And I can see exactly to the penny what I make. I can show you here right now. I just pulled up a video. This is one on our Week in the Woods series. This is muskie catch on drone, four fish day. As you can see on this, you can see the ad revenue right here. This video is $54.01. All right, this is a 14.8 thousand view video, and that's about the average for what we get views per video. I did write it down. We've had 3.3 million views in the whole lifetime of this channel over the 263 videos we've posted. Now this is all species. It was way too much to break down just for muskies, but 3.3 million views on this channel out of 263 videos, which comes to an average of 12,548 views per video. This video has 14,800 views, so a little bit more, but on that video I made $54. Now, the crazy part about all this is we're going to break down these numbers because I'm an analytical person. I think muskie fishermen are very analytical. We log catches, we watch solar lunar tables, we analyze everything that goes into muskie fishing, and I do the same being a business owner. And I wanted to go through and I went back and looked at my expenses because all this doesn't happen without extra equipment. That I don't need all these cameras and all this stuff to go fishing. I need all of this stuff to capture the content to therefore share it with YouTube or with the viewers such as yourself. So I went through and basically wrote down all the stuff that I use in my boat to film on a normal day of muskie fishing. Basically the setup I run right now, I have 2 Hero 9s, I have 3 Hero 6s, so I have 5 cameras running at all times. I've got battery packs for all those, I've got polarized filters for those, cables, and then camera arms, all that kinds of stuff, and then also hard drives, and then my monthly subscription for Premiere Pro, which is the editing software that I use to edit my videos. So all of that stuff, which this is the bare minimum, 5 cameras. I own about 8 or 9 of them because cameras break and they act weird some days. You just switch them up. We're just going to go with the very bare minimum, those 5 cameras and all the equipment needed with those to create the content or the quality of content that I do here. I went on Amazon, found every single product, the cheapest one I could find, added it all up, and basically my expenses for filming all this content or creating this content came to $2,939.02. Okay, so for a net income of over the lifetime of this channel minus their expenses comes to a total of $6,274.59. Okay, you take that divided by the number of muskie videos we've published, which is 168, you come to an average income per video of $37.34 per video. Crazy. Let that soak in. For me, that was a really scary number to see because I thought it was a little bit higher than that, but I really wasn't sure. And the really skewed thing I think that people have about people that make YouTube videos or make videos themselves is like, well, you just get to go fishing and make all these videos. Making the video doesn't really have that much to do with fishing. Sure, the cameras are on, they're recording, you're capturing the content, but people don't also understand, or maybe if you have filmed yourself fishing, cameras are a pain in the butt to maintain, to make sure everything's recording, to make sure everything's pointed the right direction and doing all the right things. And it's so easy to just say, oh, I'll fix that camera at the end of the spot, and then you catch a fish and you don't capture the content. And there's so much maintenance that they need throughout the day in the boat to make sure that they're running right. And I want to add up a little bit of time here. We'll be, like I said, very, on the low end of all these numbers, but let's just say my setup time, teardown time, and maintenance for my cameras, basically I would say is a half hour per day. It's on the very extreme low end. But we're just going to say half hour because I've got another piece here where it's going to make more sense. So we'll just go a half hour for that. Now that's just making sure everything's running right. Now, when I get done fishing for the day, I come back in, I take all of my SD cards out on my cameras, I download that onto an external hard drive that saves all the footage. That I would say on an average takes me 35, 45 minutes per night, depending. You catch more fish, you have more footage, it takes longer, you have to wait for it to download onto the hard drive, whatever, there's a lot of variables there. We're just gonna call it a half hour again, so that we have basically an even hour between setup and teardown, camera maintenance, and then exporting footage to an external hard drive. Now, that's the really easy part, is capturing the content and getting it all there and getting it onto your hard drive. The hard part and the time what takes the most time is getting out of your boat, not fishing, sitting at a computer or at a desk here and editing all the footage. Now, this is what I would do basically, or what I do in the off season, say in the winters when I'm not guiding every day. I sit down, I edit footage from the whole entire season, right? So this is what takes the most time. Now, this isn't fun. This has nothing to do with making a cast. This has nothing to do with catching a fish. This has nothing to do with getting follows or high-fiving your buddies when they catch one. This is work, okay? This is not fishing. This is not fun. This is work when you sit down and edit. Is it fun to look at? Absolutely. Do I love looking back in memories? Absolutely. But this is not fishing. This is not fun, okay? This is work, 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 okay? Now, I would say an average, we're just playing averages here. Some videos I've edited in the past, like a Week on the Woods stuff, where we had a camera guy. We had, Ryan did a great job of that. We had a ton of really awesome, high quality footage. That stuff takes a lot more time to edit. Some of those Week on the Woods videos were 12 to 14 hours per video just to edit, per video. Okay, just to edit those videos. This is one of them right here, okay? Week on the Woods video, say it was 12 hours, okay? And I made $54 off of this video. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's a little over $4 an hour is what I basically made off of that video, okay? But basically, let's just say that's on the high end, 12 to 14 hours to edit. On the low end, I would say some of my videos take me an hour because you still have to export them. There's still time. You have to upload them to YouTube. You have to create all the titles. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just average them out and say it's 4 hours of editing per video. Not 12, not 1. We'll just go with 4, okay? Again, I would say on the low end, but we're just going to go with 4. You add the other hour to that, you come up with 5 total hours. So 5 hours of time not fishing, okay? Either futzing with cameras in the boat, downloading footage, or editing the footage itself. 5 hours basically on an average per video. Now, you take that off of my average income per video, which is $37.34. Comes to I'm basically making this content for $7.47 per hour is what I'm working for. That's less than minimum wage when I started working at a retail store in middle school at Sherpers in Oconomowoc. Okay, minimum wage at the time was $7.50. This is $7.47 per hour. Okay, before taxes, I still have to pay tax on all this income. Okay, that comes from my money that comes from Google AdSense. I still have to pay taxes and all that. But basically, I'm working for $7.47 per hour. Absolutely crazy. Now, what's also crazy is in this, none of this expenses are included. Boat gas, truck gas, laptop, okay? Also, rights to music. If there's any music I put in my videos, you have to pay for those music rights to be able to use that. There are some free places you can use music from. I know the Week on the Woods series, we got a lot of really good music. Any of those songs could cost me anywhere from $5 a piece up to, I think we paid like $35 for one song. But basically we had a ton of money. Then I didn't add any of those expenses into here, but all that costs money as well to create a very high-end production like we did with Week on the Woods. Now, some of my other videos, I don't put any music into them because I don't want to spend the money on that to put that video out, right? And it also takes time and you need the right footage to go with it. But regardless, none of those truck gas, boat gas, or my laptop, any of that stuff is included into that cost. Now, people say, well, you fish and film with your customers, and I do. There are definitely customers that I fish and film with, and people say, well, you double dip off of that. You're making money guiding, and you're making money off your YouTube channel. And I do some of that as well. And the interesting part is I went back and I counted, and I went back and looked. Out of the 168 muskie videos we've made, 123 of them was me fishing on my own time with either my friends, my family, Jesse, or just me taking time out of my own schedule to go fish by myself and create content for you guys. That's 73% of the time. Now, the other 27% of the time, yes, I was fishing with customers. I was making an income while I was filming. Now, that's up to those customers. I've always asked those people, do you mind if we film? Some of those people like to be able to look back on that footage and see what they did or to show that catch to their friends or family, right? But that, again, has nothing to do with it. We're going to try and keep this about YouTube as hard as it is because so many people came at me in different ways. But 73% of the time, I was taking time out of my own schedule to go and film these videos. Now, I love fishing. I love fishing more than almost anything in the world. And I am so happy to be able to do what I do for a living and be able to take the time to go fishing and do these things. But people are coming at me for the content that I've created that I want to charge $7.99 a month for. I could go basically create all this content or do all this content without any cameras around and be just fine and happy and have it that way. But I've always really enjoyed helping other people be successful in the water. I always loved getting messages from people about, hey, I saw your video, I used some of those tips that you gave me, and I caught this fish, and they send me a picture. Or, hey man, really appreciate all the videos you made, it taught me a bunch of things, I had my best year ever muskie fishing. Like, that was always so awesome to hear and get the feedback from you guys, the viewers, and I absolutely love that. It was so special, and that's really why I like doing it. And a lot of my YouTube videos have some kind of tip or something in them to, I think, help other people catch muskies. Maybe it's a lure modification, maybe it's a figure 8 modification, maybe it's how to cast giant lures. There's so many different things that we've done on this channel, and we've created so much amazing content that have helped, I think, so many people. But I just can't look at my life going forward. I started this channel when I was 20 years old. I'm now 28. I just have to start to look at, how I want to spend my time, my off time, something that basically has paid me $9,000 over 7 years, and the amount of time and effort I've put into that. I want to spend more time with my wife. If you guys don't know, me and Jesse live in different countries. I'm a US citizen, she's a Canadian citizen. She works at her parents' fishing resort all year on Pipestone Lake. I work on Green Bay basically all year, and then I do a little bit of guiding on Lake of the Woods. But last year we spent 62 days together, which is absolutely insane. And out of those 62 days, which were in the winter when I'm not working, a vast majority of those I was sitting at a computer and editing, which is absolutely crazy. But we're gonna keep this about YouTube. It's crazy the amount of time and effort I've put into this channel and what I've gotten back out of it, and I really just can't justify continuing to do this for $37.34 per video, and the amount of effort and time I put into it in my off season to do that, and the amount of time I take away from even my guiding to do this. And I really want to continue to do this, and I think our members that have signed up so far, I've been really pleased with the content we've put out, and that is something that I'm going to put a ton of effort into, and I'm so happy with everything we've put into that so far. We're 12 weeks in. We've uploaded 18 videos. The membership channel is growing every single day. We have more and more people join. We've got a ton of awesome feedback and comments from people on videos, what they're learning, how they're liking it. It's a different form of content than I've ever created before. And honestly, it's pushing me to make better content and more quality content, higher quality content with more educational stuff in it than ever before. And that's really pushing me, because I understand now that people are paying their hard-earned money to watch my content. And that's really pushing me, like I say, to create even better stuff and give away more information, more tips, more in-depth detail to everything that's going on. And I'm really excited about that. And I know that there's a lot of awesome stuff for people there. And it doesn't matter where you fish. A lot of people are like, well, you only fish all these high quality, the best fisheries in the world, this, that, and the other. And I do, that's true. I fish some of the best waters in the world. But I do that because I have customers that want to have a very good experience, and they're going to want to come to very high quality places in the world to fish. But also I would say half the videos on not only the membership page, but also just in my channel in the past have been on tackle and equipment and small modifications to help you maybe have a higher hooking percentage on a lure, maybe help you cast a lure further, how to do a more correct figure 8, which leaders to use with which products with which lures. And there's been a lot of just tackle stuff there that isn't necessarily fishing, isn't just you watching me catch a fish. And I think those tackle tips anyone can relate to. I don't care if you fish on a river, a pond, a stream, a lake, or the biggest lake in the world. I think anyone can relate to some of those. And I think there's something there for everybody with the membership page and platform. And that's what I'm most excited about, is everybody, I think, can go there and learn something and use it in their own boat and in their own maybe waters to be more successful. And that's what I'm really, really passionate about. Now, the future of the membership channel, or where I want to go with this thing in the future, now that we've got it off the ground, we've got it going, I want to do more traveling with this. I want to take this to other bodies of water that other people can relate to. I want to go and fish with some of my friends that either guide on different bodies of water, or friends that just go fish different bodies of water. That's a plan of mine going forward, is I want to take this and move it to all these different areas. And the other way I've done that so far is bringing in other anglers and other guides from across the country to film content for our members only platform. And that's something that's really exciting for me, because I'm not an expert on every single body of water that is out there. I don't know everything about muskies, but these guys that I'm friends with and have connections with they're masters at their craft or their areas. And I think they also have a ton of value. And I reached out to them and asked them to shoot and create some content for us that we can then share with you guys, the members, so that it's not just about me or what I'm doing or the bodies of water that I fish. And I think that there's a ton of value to that. And I'm really excited for that. And I also have to, I have to pay those people for that because their time is worth something. My time is worth something. Everybody's time is worth something. But I'm paying those people in order to create that content for me. And then there we share that with our members as well. And I'm really excited about that, as well as the traveling and all the different areas and places I want to fish going forward with the membership platform and channel. Very, very excited about that. And now I have a lot of questions too about just our public channel and what that's, where that is at, I should say. Because we do make walleye videos on there, we make lake trout videos, we make bass videos on our public pages. And there is still going to be that stuff there. I'm not exactly sure how much of it I'm going to make, but I am still going to release some public videos. But I would say 98% of my muskie content is going to be on the members only platform. We are going to do some public muskie videos going forward. Not very many, but definitely a couple. But we are going to do some walleye videos, some lake trout videos, probably a couple bass videos, as well going in the future on our public page where it's not a subscription fee. You don't have to pay for it. We are going to do some of those videos in the future. Again, like I said, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys how to sign up if you are having troubles with an Apple product or an Android product. I'm going to show you guys how to get that. But I did promise that we'd get into some spicy questions, some spicy topics. And I do have a couple of comments here or points that people have made in maybe the past videos when we launched the membership that I really want to address because I think they're very skewed, and I want to just address some of those so that I think you guys have a better understanding for this as well. And one of them was the paying clients thing. Is people are saying I only film with paying clients, I'm double dipping and this, that, and the other. And honestly, like I said, 73% of the time, that's not the case. I took my own time to go and create that content for you guys. Another one that I think is really skewed is people are claiming or, think they understand or know all my finance situations, which is honestly none of their business, but I've took you into exactly to the penny what I've made on YouTube, and brought my sponsors into that. And people that aren't in the fishing industry, I don't think understand what sponsorships are, and all sponsorships are different, and even mine are different than other anglers or other people. But it's all different. And I have sponsorships with companies that I work with. Some are paid in product, some are discounts on product. It doesn't matter. And honestly, like I said, we're going to try and keep this about YouTube, but people think that I make all this money from sponsors because of my YouTube channel. And that's really not true. It's YouTube for me is a great way to leverage, sponsors or, show sponsors what I can do for them. But also YouTube is not the sole purpose that these companies are interested in me or that I work with them. The main reason would be my guiding business. When I'm able to bring someone in my boat, put the products in their hands, show them why they're working, how good they are working, and entail then they might go out and purchase those products, right? Sponsors also come to me just due to the size of my platform overall, my social media presence, not just YouTube, because our Instagram page is just as big. We have almost 19,000 people on Instagram. We have a really nice Facebook page, over 7,000 people. We just launched a TikTok channel that has grown crazy amounts in the 2 weeks that we've been there. And I think we have over 200,000 views on TikTok just so far. And honestly, it's everything together. It's not just my YouTube channel that my sponsors are interested in me for. It's everything together. It's not just YouTube. YouTube is a part of it, but YouTube is not the whole reason. Another one that just drove me nuts was the $7.99 comment. People were upset with the amount of money that I charged, and honestly, I got to choose that. That was something that YouTube allowed me to choose. I wanted to keep it under $100 a year, and $7.99 allowed us to do that. It's $96.88 or something like that. But also, people don't understand that YouTube takes 30% of that $7.99 for having the platform and taking over the security of your credit cards or debit cards so that there's no fraud on them. So in reality, I'm making $5.59 per person per month. And that's, again, before taxes, because I still have to pay taxes on all this. This is all income. So that was another question that I really wanted to address with people, was that the $7.99, when in reality I'm making $5.59, just because YouTube, like I say, has to protect your credit cards, your debit cards, so that you don't have any fraud on your card. And that's something that I wanted nothing to do with, and that's why I chose YouTube to be the platform that I launched this paid subscription or paid exclusive content stuff on. But basically, that's enough of the saucy details for that. If you guys made it to this part of the video, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch it and just give me a chance to hopefully explain to you my side of the things. And like I said, I think I did a really poor job of explaining this in the beginning when we first launched it and the reasoning behind it. I hope this video helped you better understand why I did it and the reasons for it, and maybe opened your eyes to thinking that YouTube is this way to make a ton of money, and it honestly is. And YouTube has done a bunch of things for me in my business. It was a great way for me to advertise, for me to grow my name, grow my brand, and I'm very thankful for the platform for allowing me to do that. And it wouldn't, my career wouldn't be the same without YouTube or any social media, stream or platform for that essence, Facebook, Instagram, any of that stuff. I'm very thankful for that, and I'm very thankful for my customers that have supported me in my guiding business. I don't have any want or desire to quit guiding. I love guiding. I would like to pull back from guiding a little bit and have more of a normal, hopefully, work schedule in my life to create more of a work-life balance. But I'm very thankful for the customers that I have. Guiding is something, like I say, I don't plan on ever quitting. I want to do it until I retire or quit guiding in general. And it's something that I just want to pull back from a little bit and then take more effort and more of my time into the membership videos and platform, and then push that forward into the future, because I think there's a lot of awesome stuff that we can do there to help you guys catch more fish and bring you some amazing high quality content as well. So if you guys made it here, like I said, thank you so much for taking the time to allow me just to explain myself a little bit better. And like I said, I am sorry for the people that I did blindside by this, and hopefully we have a better understanding after this conversation. So if you guys are going to be at any of the muskie shows, I personally am going to be at the Chicago Muskie Show, the Milwaukee Muskie Show, and the Minnesota Muskie Show with Thorn Brothers in the Thorn Brother booth every single day. I've got a seminar at each one of those expos as well. So if you guys want to come by, watch a seminar, I'll have one of those at those 3 shows. If you got any questions, if you're at the shows, come give me a shout. I'd love to help you out if you're looking for baits or rods or reels, or even have questions about the channel here itself. And then if you have any other questions, you're not going to be at the shows, just please leave them down below in the comments. I'll do my best to get to them for you guys. And now, if you guys are not signed up already, or you want to learn how to get signed up, I'm going to go through how to get signed up on an Apple or an Apple device, and then also an Android device here right now. All right, so if you are an Apple user, the easiest way to go about this, if you have a laptop, is the easiest way to go about it. Just due to the fact that you need to use a desktop version. For whatever reason, an iPad and an iPhone, we'll explain how to do it on those two, but it's much more easy to do it on a laptop if you do have one of those, or a computer desktop version. So I'm going to go through that first, because it makes it much easier, and then we'll go into an iPad or an iPhone setting as well, and then Android, we'll wrap up with that. So if you have an Apple product or an iOS product, the best way to do it, like I say, is on a laptop. If you have one, you're going to want to go to your search engine, even if it's Safari or Google Chrome, whatever it may be. You're going to want to go to the top and search youtube.com. Once you are there, you're going to need to create an account. If you don't have one already, if you don't have a YouTube account, you're going to have to create an account. It's very simple. It just basically requires an email and a password. Some people I have been telling me that they've been having issues if they don't have a Gmail account, why I don't understand. I don't know why YouTube makes this so hard for Apple users, due to the fact that they're taking 30% of this monthly fee. But I think it's really poorly managed. But outside of that, you're going to want to create, like I say, your YouTube account. If you are having trouble with it, a Gmail account did help one of my customers. He said he had to make a Gmail account in order to make it work. This could be because YouTube is owned by Google. Why, I don't understand, but I didn't have any problem with it. And some other people I know didn't have any problem with that, didn't have a Gmail address. But anyways, sign up or get signed up there. Once you have your account, it's going to look something like this. Okay, here's YouTube's homepage. Here is my profile right there. Okay, once you're there and you are signed into your account, you're just going to want to go to the search bar up top, type in Doug Wegner Fishing right there at the very top. We're going to hit enter. Now you're going to come to this. You're going to want to click on my homepage right there. Click on my logo. You're going to get to the home page, and now you're going to want to click on this button right here, which is join. When you click that join button, then you will it'll show you how to sign up. You can enter in all your credit card or debit card information, and then you will be signed up for the membership platform or members only page for a Apple device or an iOS product. If you can do it on your laptop, much easier. Now, if you're doing this on your phone, you cannot do it through the app. You cannot do it through the YouTube app. Why? I don't know. Again, why they do this, why they made it so hard, but you cannot do it through the app. You're going to have to go to either on your iPad or your iPhone. You're going to want to go to your Safari again, whichever search engine you use. Make sure you go and type in youtube.com. Now, when you do that, if you have the app on your phone, it's instantly going to take you to the app and it will take you off of the internet. What you want to do is in the bottom corner, there's a URL where it's going to say youtube.com. To the left of that, there's going to be a large uppercase A and a smaller uppercase A. You're going to want to click on that and then select choose desktop version. And all that's going to do is change it from being on a cell phone or smartphone application, and then basically change it to if you were on a computer, a desktop, right? Once you do that, then you're in the clear. You can go to youtube.com. You're going to want to sign in or create your account. And then from there, once you get that done, go to the search bar, type in Doug Wegner Fishing, enter, select my channel. And then once you get to my homepage here again, you're going to see join on your iPhone or your iPad. And then you can sign up from there with your credit card or debit card information. If you have an Android, very, very simple to do. Basically open up the YouTube app, click on that, search Doug Wegner Fishing in the top through the app. You do not have to go online, through the YouTube app. And then you're just going to hit join. The button is right there on my homepage. Very simple to get to. Hit join, enter in all your card information, and you will be good to go. I've not heard of any issues with a Google Pixel or Google phone. I hope they make it easy because Google owns YouTube, like I say, or Google owns YouTube. Hopefully they make that very simple for you, but I've not heard of any issues with that. So if you guys have any issues, please let me know down below in the comments. I'll do my best to get those issues solved for you so you guys can get signed up for the membership videos and go watch all that awesome content that we have there. So thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. Again, giving me the time of your day and allowing me to kind of explain myself a little bit better. I hope this video helped. I hope it helped to explain things, and I hope you guys go and sign up for the membership channel. I guarantee you won't regret it.